Welcome to the Afters, uncut bonus content for our best friends behind the paywall. This week we're fucking around with Jimmy and his pit stains and Larry and his baseball hat that got dissed on the only podcast that matters with our best friends behind the paywall. Sorry, I lost the plot here. I'm off today. I'm very off.
Are you so sweaty because you were just watching Cops? John C. Reilly joke.
What's that from?
Step Brothers. Yeah. Okay. After he fucks with Dale's drum set, he's on the couch. He's like, "Why are you so sweaty?" Watching Cops. Or wait, is it? Sorry, reversed. It's Will Ferrell is the one. I fucked that up on the pod. Shit.
Should we ask him to come back here?
Yeah.
I need
another hour.
Nervous having a A-lister?
Not nervous. Very excited. I'm a big John C. Reilly fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. From his probably his more serious work.
Yo, can I just say, large fella.
Oh, mountain of a man.
Tall, huge hands.
Yeah. Beast.
Fucking beasted this humidity in that 3-piece denim suit. I'm fucking sweating like a whore in church over here.
Yeah, for real, dude. It is.
I don't handle humidity well.
Did we figure out what's wrong with the heat?
Yeah, the heat was on. that's the issue.
Why? Why is the heat on?
Because our landlord is a 95-year-old man.
There it is.
Before we get into talking all things John C, let's do a little fit check, Larry.
Okay. John C. Reilly seemingly liked my boots. Just seeing another pair of side zip boots. They, as I said on the show, they are our Legace camions. The socks are.
Send him a link to some camions.
Oh, that's right.
But, his publicist.
Right. Shout out Allison. The socks are CK1 Palace, the performative workwear that I'm wearing today that he kind of he didn't call me out directly, but I asked about this, but that you see in New York, these are vintage Carhartt. The beater is Hanes. The popover is Emporio Armani, our legacy.
Are you wearing that in celebration of the drop that happened 3 weeks ago?
I saw the announcement when it was announced, and
kitty cat,
and I was fucking hyped.
Yeah, bro.
We knew it was coming because we're insiders, but bro, I'm about to. That's the most money. If there's in the history of my coppage, the most money that I've ever spent on like a singular drop was the first iteration of Emporio Legace. So I would imagine
on a drop, on a GR drop, not on like a suit or like your tux for your wedding.
I'd have to look at the math.
Or Cartier jewelry for your wife.
Oh yeah. Right. Okay. Tailoring aside, things for gifts for other people aside. Yeah, I fucking
gifts for other person.
Yeah.
You've never gifted another person besides your wife.
My brother, my mom, my dad, my family.
Your brother gets the clothes that you get for free that you don't want. Let's be fucking clear.
Hand-me-downs.
Your best friend gets your dredge.
I don't know why you're like trying to paint me as like some non-gift giving selfish humanoid.
It's the other person because it's Cartier jewelry. That's like the big spend, right?
Right. Yeah, probably. It was. I have I'm like not collecting. I'm not like an archivist. I just like wear all this shit. I have a ton.
Are you like a Vic? Are you like a Cartier Vic? Very important customer at this point.
We have an account. I don't think I'm like of any real status. I've like spent money there, like a decent amount. But do I like? What is it? Vic would be like they reach out. Like I have someone who reaches out to me, let me know that new shit is like in store.
No, like you would get invited to like shows and presentations and yes, you would get informed when like new stuff is on the horizon or hitting shelves.
Cartier at like even the mid-level is like so expensive and like justifiably so. It's an amazing luxury brand that like I don't think that even though it's all relative, the amount of money that I've spent is a lot to me is like a drop in a fucking ocean over there. So
no love bracelets.
No, I'm not doing love bracelets.
Oh no?
No.
Keep that to the West Village girlies.
Yeah, I don't. That to me is like the one. That's like the most.
You don't love your wife?
That's the most. I need to hit up Mr. Romantic for some advice, dude. That's the most mark ass thing you can buy from Cartier.
I think it's the nail bracelet. No,
it's the love. I like the nail. Jenna has one that's a little iced out too. That was not cheap.
Oh
yeah, I like the nail. I'm not a love bracelet guy. That's the one that screws that like never comes off.
It never comes off. Yeah, my ex had one. So from her parents, I was like, oh, all right.
Oh, so that was off the table.
So no, I just can't hate on them because like. Whatever. That's
okay.
Mr. Romantic over here.
Right. The hat that, and John C. Reilly wasn't making fun of Small Talk Studio. He was making fun of, or not making fun of, he was saying that, like, you know, at a certain point, you got to be a grown ass man, his words. And he's like, I moved on from baseball caps. And
there's 38-year-old baseball players
and graphic tees. Yeah, that do it professionally. It's their uniform.
Yeah, also
they wear it at work.
They're the managers. They're not the players. They are too old to be playing.
Yeah, it's part of the gig. Not, you don't need to wear a hat as a podcaster.
I'm defending you, bro.
Yeah. The underwear are Hill City, Rolly on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky, chrome on the other hand. James, what do you wear today to the afters?
I thought it was gonna be raining out all day today, so I'm wearing Throwing Fits DMA hybrid duck boots. The socks are some fucking Dutch brand or some shit. I don't know. Fucking tight. The pants are Hollywood Ranch Market. HRM. Shirt is husband's that I sweat through, and it's not the fabric's fault. It's
no
humidity. I hit the sauna earlier today. Or you know what? I think when I start sweating in the morning, I can't really turn it off for the rest of the day.
The faucet's just running.
When my pores open up and they're like fully functioning and they're in go mode, it takes like, you know, just a double digits humidity for them to keep flowing.
Yeah, not that I'm trying to fucking dox you or something. Where's the sauna at? You have a gym membership?
Well, I hit the sauna. I mixed up my dates. I hit the sauna yesterday. Today I just did my trainer is out of town, so I did my hot girl walk.
Nice.
Of on the elliptical.
Okay.
Incline 7, resistance 7.
Right.
For 30 minutes while watching Your Friends and Family.
Nice. That show, I'm watching it too. It's definitely not good.
It's entertaining.
Right. But you
know what it is? I really like watching and listening to John Hamm. That's all it is.
Him specifically, yeah.
Just him.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is that the guys that I talked about going to tennis camp with, the suburban dads, like that is their life.
They're that rich?
Not that rich, but like I think like when they're like, oh yeah, like we moved to the suburbs, but we still party. Like that is basically
right.
I didn't say it to their faces, but I was like, is your life just fucking the John Hamm show?
Because they're bankers, right? You said,
private
equity guys. Yeah, I kind of feel like I like the studio more, but I'm like kind of, and this might be, I might be in the minority, and maybe the season wrapped up fucking epically, dude. It's like they're both corny but entertaining, but it's not like
just popcorn TV.
But it's not hitting me like my favorite shows hit me, and I'm not like thinking like, oh yeah, like the studio is gonna definitely like crush at the Fitties or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I think there is some studio backlash I'm seeing. Again, this is where it's May 6th right now. You're listening to this on June 12th.
Right.
I'm in Jamaica currently.
Rock House?
Yeah, man.
At the dude's Rock House?
Yeah, man.
Man. Wagwan, me brother.
Okay, took it too far. But yeah, it's just like, it's not prestige TV. It's just like fun.
I think people think the studio is a prestige comedy
because they shot it on film.
Yeah, or all the oneers. I don't know.
The long takes.
And this is not a shot at you. I'm watching this shit and I kind of feel like how you must feel with a lot of stuff where it's like there's this kind of groundswell, and I'm not mad that I'm being contrarian because I do truly feel that way about the show, that it's like fine, it's passable, it's decent, above average, whatever. But I feel like I'm in a Jimmy era with TV.
Well, you are watching TV, which is a very Jimmy thing to do.
I am watching more TV now than ever before.
Yeah,
mainly Bravo. Because all the shows are on or were on, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. At least Apple is making some effort to have fucking programming in the post-Severance fucking era.
I mean, the drama shows I'm watching now, and maybe we already talked about this because it is fucking 4 or 5 weeks later that you're listening to this. The Studio, I guess. But like, I'm not like, oh, it's just like, new episode of The Studio is being fed to me. I got 25 minutes.
Right.
Sure. Your Friends and Family, which I'll watch in like 3 segments.
Right. Not appointment TV even remotely.
And Mobland with my favorite bisexual, Tom Hardy. My favorite bisexual do-rag enthusiast, Tom Hardy.
That was AI. We're recording this at the worst possible time. That wasn't real. Did you think that was real?
I saw it on Twitter and I searched Tom Hardy Met Gala because I was like, oh, he's doing Mobland with Pierce Brosnan. Maybe he actually was there.
Right.
And he is a fucking zesty, spicy white.
For sure. He was a rapper.
And then when Max made the meme, I was like, it's not, like, it was very clear that it wasn't real, like, because that was the only photo. Did you think it was real? It does not look real at all, bro.
Oh,
You wanted it to be real. That's what it is.
For sure. I mean, in 2 seconds, I figured out that it was AI by like you're saying, reverse Google image searching or whatever. But the pic itself, the AI photo
The slop
actually like looks real. Like it definitely, I think it's fooling people. Tom Hardy did not wear a do-rag at the Met Gala, ladies and
Bro,
gentlemen.
look how smooth his face is. He's actually a very grizzled old dude now.
Yeah.
He looks like somebody had a good meme where it's like, he looks like the gay dad that's been through it all, had like a meth addiction, like was, the kitten to some like Palm Springs bear daddy at some point.
Right.
Has like HIV but not AIDS, but is like taking on his PrEP every day.
Jesus Christ.
And is still like supportive and like has found a loving partner and like has children and is so supportive like what they do and blah 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 blah. How old is Tom Hardy?
That's what I was looking up. I wanted to get the name of the movie right. Did you watch Havoc on Netflix?
No.
It's by the guy. Did you ever watch The Raid or The Raid 2?
Of course, yeah.
So the same director, Gareth Evans, did this movie Havoc on Netflix, which is terrible and does not live up to The Raid. But there's like 2 action sequences that are like Raid-esque. And
With
it's
Tom
like,
Hardy?
Yeah, Tom Hardy is the main guy. He's like a dirty cop. And it's actually pretty fun to just throw on in the background.
I fuck with Tom Hardy pretty heavy.
Oh,
anyway,
on, dude.
the shirt is husband's.
Right. Sorry.
The coat is Orally, which I don't know why I wore that because I'm again schwitzing.
You were naked. Not naked. You popped your top off in here for like when you first got here.
Yeah.
I just was like on my computer and like you're doing a thing and I looked over. I'm like, the dude just popped the top off, bro.
I was dying.
Yeah.
These last 2 days have got me fucking
It is
wrecked.
humid as fuck in the shitty right now, man.
Vintage Versace sunglasses. No, sorry. Yeah, vintage Versace sunglasses, Jill Sonder, Bottega, Queen Canteens, Allure Side's Finest, and complete fit check and drink check. Okay, let's get into the afters. Oh my God, dude. John C. Reilly podcast started off not with a bang, but with a fucking whimper, a simper.
Hashtag Larry behavior.
Something's going on. Something's in the air.
Really?
Where
you?
I'm moving like Larry.
I was going to say, my reaction.
I got moves like Larry.
But my reaction, I thought was, calm, cool, collected. Well, you can explain what happened. But
all right, so I get a coffee before every episode. Shout out Vita Coffee on Ludlow. And we had a lot of time to kill because we had to come in here extra early today because we did our boy Isaac Hindin-Miller a solid and let him film his Isaac Likes episode with John C. Reilly, basically right where the camera is. So it looks like they're in a fucking white box room, but that's really just the other side of our studio.
You might notice our chairs.
Yes,
courtesy,
our Knoll chairs.
Courtesy of our friends at Knoll.
Which a little bit of a strange choice. I'm not going to lie. Like sitting in like, desk chairs with no desk in front of you is a little perverted.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's like what John C. Reilly wants, John C. Reilly gets, right?
Oh, so he requested to sit?
I think that's what I think they were trying outside, then they moved inside, and then it was going to be standing, and then I think he just wanted to pop a squat. He also he's not on social media and has no idea what's happening on social media, TikTok included. So I don't think he necessarily knew how long it was maybe going to be. So he's like, let me just sit down and for the long haul, And it was a long interview. I thought in terms of like Isaac's normal like length of content, I thought that was like a little mini podcast. It was
it's cool to see that live.
Yeah.
Shout out Isaac. And seeing him like perform in front of a live audience.
Yeah, I think there was a couple jokes where he was like playing to us, and I'm like, oh, bro, pretend I'm not here.
I was like, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Do your job, bro. Yeah. Like, but I appreciate it. I guess it was
be
nice.
a fucking professional.
Yeah, we're such good guys. So anyway, we got in early. You got your coffee.
I got in early, so I had my coffee, and like, we're doing some other work, and it's like right here behind the laptop, and I don't know, I must have just like push my laptop back because I couldn't see the coffee at all, and it just immediately splash.
A complete large coffee.
Just a fucking tidal, because I had taken one sip of it, just a tidal wave of hot mud washing over our custom-made table from Plume Studios. Thank God did not hit the Zoom or your computer.
Yep.
Instead, just soaked the table like a fucking horny Mormon.
All over the floor.
All over the floor. It's probably still a little sticky down there. As John C. Reilly's people are like texting me and calling me and buzzing me to be like, yo, let us up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on.
Not like the best first impression, but I think like
Hold on, let me put my shirt on because I sweat through it.
Sorry, I'm late. I was half naked and I spilled coffee everywhere. But no, he came in and we were still kind of mopping up
Pretty
and
frazzled.
Yeah, a little frazzled.
But I was fucking knocked a light on John C. Reilly. Like,
no, you almost knocked the light on yourself, and then he fucking saved your life by alerting you that this fucking giant spotlight was going to come crashing down on your dome.
Thank you, John C. Reilly, for saving my life.
But he was cool. He was great. I mean, for me, that's like fucking up stepbrother quotes aside. I mean, like, and I think he is an unimpeachable legend. Everyone would agree, but just like when we went through like the murderer's row of directors and talent that he's worked with, and we didn't even like get to bring up Roman Polanski ourselves or Terrence Malick. He brought it up. Terrence Malick, excuse me, but it's just like he's been in fucking, and his filmography is insane. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
like legitimately, like it's
spanned like 3 decades at this point, and it's gone from. It's interesting on his Wikipedia. It kind of spans from like early work, comedic work, which I think then he like made a name for himself, and then he kind of became like this indie darling character actor with like. We need to talk about Kevin.
Oh yeah,
Cyrus was a big one.
Sure. Jonah Hill. Yeah,
with Jonah Hill.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And
that's ridiculous.
Catherine Hahn.
Yeah, I think she's the romantic interest. I believe
the chick from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's Catherine Hahn. I think. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Who's Catherine?
You're a movie guy and you don't know fucking female actors, bro? Come on. What are you, a Hollywood guy?
I'm also a misogynist, dude. Let's see, Catherine.
Cinephile and a misogynist.
Yeah, not Catherine Hahn. Nope. It is.
No, not Catherine.
Catherine Hahn is from the studio.
Sorry.
I'm looking up the movie.
Who is it?
Marissa Tomei. No, Catherine Keener is who you're thinking of. Yes.
Keener.
From 40-Year-Old Virgin, Catherine Keener.
Bro, hit that fucking Keener.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Days of Thunder, classic. Hard 8, great debut from PTA. But Boogie Nights, Magnolia, classic. Fucking Gangs of New York.
Oh, he's the Irish cop.
He's the bad guy. He's the fucking cop, right? That's hating on the fucking.
That's a kill.
Well, oh my God, we should ask about DDL.
Oh fuck.
He did talk a bunch about Joaquin Phoenix, which is like apparently
and Leo.
Yeah.
Damn, we fucked up.
Well,
you know what? We were only given an hour, and like he had so much to say about hats. I now know more about hats than I ever thought I would in my entire fucking life.
Yes, this is a situation where like the publicist is doing her job and she's prepping a guy like John C. Reilly, who's very busy and who has a lot of things on his plate.
And just lost a lot of his possessions in the LA wildfires.
Yes, which is a shame.
That happened 6 months ago from when you listened to this.
So presumably she was like, yeah, you're doing a fashion pod, and he loves fashion and he loves personal style, and he had amazing things to say. Yeah. And it was a great pod, and I'm happy we got it. But like he's coming in preparing himself as a professional to talk about hats, 3-piece suits, workwears, and all the things that he loves. And we are more than happy to oblige him. With that said, it's like, we would love to talk about other stuff too.
Yeah, like clowns. Did Leonardo DiCaprio fuck any groupies on set with his headphones on?
Yeah, right. While on Molly.
Did DDL,
in the 5 points?
Yeah. Did DDL ever break character from
no chance.
Bill the Butcher?
Yeah. That's a kill.
That's a kill.
Oh my God, dude.
In the ribs, that's a kill.
So good, dude. I mean, honestly, DDL carries that movie. It's not John C. Reilly or Leo or Liam Neeson. That is the DDL show, 1,000%.
No, that's a Cameron. That's a Cameron Diaz vehicle.
She stinks so bad. I really do not like her acting whatsoever.
Well, again, the movie is a nonfiction book, which I highly, highly recommend.
Yeah,
it is. Like the crazy shit in that movie is not even the craziest shit in the nonfiction book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like the craziest shit in the nonfiction book, like would not be able to translate into a movie because it was like highly fucked up.
Yeah, sure.
Like
summer reading list. There
men being eaten by rats, by the giant wharf rats, consuming liquid cocaine.
Yeah. Which is just legal.
I've talked about this, right? Where like every drink was scooped up and put into a big jug, and for a penny, you could just take a suck.
Just take a fucking pull, dude.
Suck on the dregs.
Oh man. Gangs in New York. Fuck. Yeah. Maybe I'm due for a rewatch. I watched it recently.
It was on some streaming service, and I was like ready to put it on, but I was like, it's also like 3.5 hours long.
Yeah, it just
again, cut out all the fucking love interest bullshit.
Sure.
Which
don't care.
Not to be a fucking misogynist. but why does every movie need to have like the love interest angle and component of it? Just like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
if it's a like an action movie or like a historical, like violent movie, why must you? Is it because you get like a female star in there?
maybe put fucking.
Why not make it like
ass in
a gay love story then?
You would love The Brutalist, dude.
I haven't seen it.
No spoilers.
spoilers.
Well, there's an R wording. Man on man.
Is it retarded?
Stop. That is why I love There Will Be Blood, because this guy is
No bitches.
No, he hates people.
Yeah.
I can't keep. What is he? What's the fucking line?
I have a competition in me.
Why is it? I can't. What is it? I can't keep being around all these people. Yeah. Anyway, and speaking of DDL, that's just where I went in terms of no love interest. But he doesn't love his fucking son. All he does, he loves money, dude.
That's what money. Just like
money, power, greed, capitalism. There Will Be Blood. One of the best ever. Shout out fucking PTA. Very close personal friend of John C. Reilly. That was the other thing. It's like, I just want to have 2 hours so I can spend 10 seconds stupidly being like, can you text PTA right now? And just say, I'm with Larry.
Yeah.
He's a big fan.
I don't think he would though.
No, of course not. But that's the thing with having a guy like John C. Reilly on the pod. If you had,
then may the Christian Lord guide my hand against your Roman popery.
Hell yeah, dude. Priest Valen, R.I.P., dude.
That's Amsterdam. I'm New York. Don't you ever come in here.
I'm just gonna read quotes in this weird. You've already lost the impression. You had it with That's a Kill, and you're gone now.
Whoopsie daisy.
The fits are. He has the Bill the Butcher has crazy swag.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
The fucking American flag kill. It's like some Rick Owens
it's
shit.
like wearing like an American flag knickerbockers. Like
he isn't. I mean, whatever.
He's
Benchmade shoes.
He's wearing Grinch ass fits, bro. Like anyway.
Yeah, so when you only have an hour with a S tier guy, you gotta pick and choose your battles. So I don't think we could ironically enough clown out as much as we would like to. But I think he was charmed. I think
we didn't ask a lot of questions about the actual musical project that he's promoting because it's like we ran out of time because he just wanted to talk fucking Johns.
Want to talk fucking fits, dude. He's stars. They're just like us.
Yeah, it is sick that he was like, you know what? I knew this about this one fabric, like this workwear, denim, what's it called? Like the pinstripe shit.
Oh, I don't even remember.
He's like, you know what? I want that in a suit.
Yeah.
He just found it from some fucking guy in like France or whatever.
Yeah, he
just got it. So that is true John's enthusiasm. And it's interesting. You know what? It is like a John's enthusiast that was grown in a petri dish in a lab in a vacuum, cut off from like social media, right? So 100%. He's not being like, oh yo, maybe like what's this brand Ahmed Leon Dor that I need to get my fucking hands on?
Right. No, he's a self-taught John's enthusiast, dude. Not nary a pod nor a Substack in sight.
It grew from a pure ass place.
Not on IG. Never seen a fit pic ever.
He's never seen a fit.
Has no idea. He probably won't even see the one that he took with us.
Yo,
for all intents and purposes.
If we showed Bloody Osiris fit pics to John C. Reilly, his head would explode like a Victorian child.
He would start trying to get the biopic made. This summer, John C. Reilly is Bloody Osiris. Listen, I'd fucking pay to see that, dude.
Did we just become bloody?
The thing that I must have missed is this whole style god moment that he had that he clearly made an impression on him because he got this GQ headline.
I remember that, and like the suits were good. I mean, he did wear just like a coke white.
Here's another. Yeah,
suit to Cannes. And then like, okay, in 2015.
Oh shit.
I mean,
this is 10 years ago.
Yeah. This really is though, I think like an example. And yes, John C. Reilly, well deserving, but
Januzzi wrote this.
Wow.
Wow, bro.
Shout out John Januzzi.
Oh yeah, he does look great.
I guess style god was just like kind of a phrase around then that was just being tossed around. And look, he said it when he was shitting on the Met Gala. It's like, I mean, the one thing he didn't really mention is that like, the people are being paid to wear
for sure.
head to toe Gucci or head to toe Prada or so it's kind of a nice little check for them.
Oh, absolutely.
So maybe they can put their they have to choose to put their self-expression, personal style to the back burner, get this nice little fucking checkioli so that they can go blow a bag at like CHCM or whatever.
My big takeaway is just like fucking Destroy Lonely said, no stylist,
Yeah.
I mean,
That
that's and there you go, Chuck. You can throw on a no stylus under this this after sizzle. But yeah, I was surprised that like because like he said, like there's a lot of red carpets and when he's got to promote, and I'm sure like right, he definitely has people that like help. I mean, he is a famous person, but the fact that he's kind of like seemingly picking and choosing swatches and details is proof positive that the dude, whether or not like you want to dress like John C. Reilly or you think he's a style god, like he loves clothes as much as anyone listening to this, which is honestly refreshing and not something that I came in knowing about him,
Yeah.
Again, he's on social
But like
media, so.
really on a probably deeper level than like
humanistic
no,
level.
it's just like truly on a deeper level.
Yeah.
And that look like actors, not guys that act, but actors.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pointing at you pejoratively when I say guys who
No,
act, but
I got it.
Acting. Thespians.
Yeah.
Those that can throw their voice.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
I feel like they always kind of
Whether is noble. Okay, I don't know. Actually, no.
it's fine. Like they're able to go like a level deeper, and whether you want to like go deeper with them, pause, ayo, it's your choice.
Mhm.
But it's like he kind of like was like you could see those like artistry gears ticking. Whether it's when he's talking about clowns, bro.
Yeah.
And clowns, yes, that is like a comedic art form.
Of course.
You like classical trained comedians. Like there was a time where like mimery and clowning.
Charlie Chaplin, dude.
Yeah. What? Oh, didn't see that.
The
Yeah.
Hitler stash.
Yeah. Big Stickman.
Charlie Chaplin? Yeah.
Chucky Chap? Yeah.
Chucky Chap.
Fucking
dude.
fucked, bro.
Yeah. Without condoms, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, just like, I'm just thinking of like it was the time. It was,
they had condoms in like the medieval times.
yeah, like lambskin or whatever. I'm just saying, like,
Pig intestines.
if I'm Charlie Chap, if I'm Chucky Chap,
Did
I'm going fucking raw.
Charlie Chaplin use condoms?
All right, let's see what Google AI has to say. Hey, yo.
Okay. A Google AI Search Labs AI overview.
This should be good. Should be rich.
Oh shit. Wait.
He was gay?
Okay, I got two sources here. The AI one. There's no definitive public information available to confirm whether Charlie Chaplin used condoms.
So that's a no.
His personal life and relationships have been the subject of considerable speculation, but there's no concrete evidence to suggest he did or did not use them. However, some guy on medium.com.
Let's go.
Oh, yikes. The scandalous and not so funny sex life of mischievous Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin loved unprotected sex with very young girls, oral sex, and threesomes.
Yow. All right. I mean, Hollywood hasn't changed much is what I'm gathering from this. From whether it was from the silent golden era to the talkies, Predators, dude.
All right. I don't know who this guy is. This could be all fucking.
Isn't Medium just a blogging platform? So it's just like a guy just going.
It's Substack. It's Substack.
Okay.
It's mid Substack. It's medium Substack.
Got it.
Whoa. If all movie lovers knew Chaplin for his role as the tramp or for his satirical movie, The Great Dictator, Hitler, women in Hollywood knew him for his huge penis and incredible stamina in bed.
Hell yeah.
And then just a random block quote. Chaplin could have sex 6 times in a row with 5-minute breaks between each intercourse. I don't know if that's a real sentence. He was a notorious womanizer, which resulted in 4 marriages and a harem of mistresses. His body count was over 2 racks.
Wow, dude. Wilt Chamberlain number.
Wilt Chamberlain times 2, bro.
You know how Charlie Chaplin would go.
I'm coming.
No, you gotta. It's like paper video.
Title card. I'm coming.
I'm finna bust.
Yeah. Pull out. Chaplin didn't want to. Again, there's no source.
What's this guy's name?
This is just a guy.
This is also John Januzzi, right?
This is Peter Preskar in 2020. And this is just a guy writing words.
Right.
Chaplin didn't want to use condoms. He claimed rubber condoms were aesthetically hideous. As a result, he fathered 11 children.
Well, okay, so there you go. If he has 11 kids, you can't just make that up. If you have 11 kids, you're not a fan of prophylactics. That's just, that's A plus B equals C.
Chaplin loved sex with very young girls. 3 out of his 4 wives were 18 or younger when he married them.
Younger?
Yeah. He dated a 14-year-old. Mildred Harris. I wonder if I'm related to Charlie Chaplin.
I didn't ask for consent.
Yikes,
it was the
bro.
silent era.
Nice. Nice.
All right. Okay. Shit. I hope John C. Reilly's people do not listen to this after.
Or I hope Charlie Chaplin's people don't listen to this.
Yo, I don't think we're going to be able to book Charlie Chaplin on the pod anymore.
They can't say anything because they're silent movies. They're going to write a very stern email.
Yikes. Damn. Okay.
All
So
right.
Charlie Chaplin, not a good guy. Who would have thunk that the guy with the Hitler stash?
Complicated guy.
Right.
Because he had the Hitler stash before Hitler.
To copy swag, bit of swag.
Hitler jumped over the jump man.
He swagger jacked. Yeah.
Hitler was Yeezy.
Hitler ruined it for everyone.
Okay, this works in more ways than one. Charlie Chaplin is Jordan brand. Hitler is Yeezy. And Yeezy's Hitler.
Yep.
It works.
Well, on that
works.
beautiful, perfect
This
note.
is pure fucking logic. All right. This has been another episode of The Afters of the only podcast.
We should come in with nothing prepared every week and just see where it goes.
You would love that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Okay. Well, when you put it that way, I'm just saying it's fun to read blog posts that may or may not be even remotely factually accurate about Charlie Chaplin's penis.
Yeah. I read a review about a book about Charlie Chaplin's
Wait, you read a review of a book about
a book review.
Okay, gotcha.
And the book was focused on Charlie Chaplin's like very complicated and fucked up like sex life and married and dating and it might have actually been the women in Charlie Chaplin's life, including a daughter or two. I don't know, whatever.
He had 11 of them, so.
Well, I don't know if there were 11
I'm just
girls.
saying.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Kids.
As the father of 11 daughters, condoms are fucking ugly.
He's the ultimate girl dad.
Yeah, bro. All right, this has been the Afters of another podcast that matters only.
It's another episode of The Afters.
Yeah, see, I'm fucked up because I didn't have my coffee. All right, Chef, take us out.
See you later, guys.